Okay, so a lot of you seemed very interested in a video that I did last month on the Azure Standard prices and products. And I just wanted to do another follow-up video to that where I'm telling you a little bit more about the company and the products, and also telling you what I got in my February order and telling you a little bit more about what they have to offer. So they offer more than just dried goods and bulk food, which I'm going to be showing you today. It's Jody with All About the Harvest, where I teach people how to grow, use, and preserve their harvest. And today I'm going into the details on my February order and more about what is Azure Standard and how some of these products might benefit you. So I don't order from Azure every month. I probably order about 4 times a year. In the video that I did last month, I do talk a little bit about some of the products that I got last month. Now, in that order, I got things like a 25-pound bag of dried navy beans. I got 3 other 5-pound bags of beans. I got a bunch of other things as well. So if you're interested in what I got in that order and the prices and things like that, then you can go ahead and click on the video that I'll link here, and I'll also link it in the description below this video. But for this order, I didn't get any big bulk dried food items. In fact, I actually got some different items that maybe you might not even know that they carry. So I want to share that with you and then kind of talk a little bit about the company. So they do sell direct to consumer, meaning you can go onto their website and you can place an order for whatever you want. You can then choose to have your order shipped directly to you, or you can have it shipped to a drop location. That's a common location in your area, and multiple people will all pick up their orders in that location at the same time, and they usually just deliver 1 time per month. Now, if you choose to go to the drop location, then the shipping is less expensive than if they just ship it directly to your house. So that's basically how it works from a shipping perspective. But again, everything, it's direct from them to you, and they have multiple different suppliers, and all of their stuff is, generally speaking, it's natural and organic. Now, there are non-organic food items and other products as well, and so we'll talk about some of those today. You'll see some of those in my order today, but I just wanted to give you a little bit more information how it works. You can order whenever you want. There is no minimum. I believe if you order at least $55, you don't have to pay a handling fee, and that was a $5 fee. So I, generally speaking, always purchase over $55, so I don't have to pay that handling fee. And there's no fee to be a part of this. There's no minimum. It's not like an MLM or anything. It is just you place an order and then you choose a location to get that shipped to, and then you go ahead and pick it up. It's pretty simple. Now, they have a wide variety of products. And so today I'm going to talk about what I got in my February order. I will tell you the prices. Now, I do have a link to them in the description below so you can check them out. So they have sale products every month, and you will get a flyer for the next month's sale products. So I got my February order, and then this is the March sale flyer. So they'll physically give you a flyer in your order. Here's one of the tips about ordering from Azure and doing sale price items. This is important. So each month there are sales. If you place your order within that month, regardless of when it's shipping, if you place your order in that month and you purchase sale items that are on sale that month, you will get those items for that sale price. If, however, you don't actually purchase the products, but they're just in your cart and you haven't purchased them, then you won't get the sale. So here's an example. So in January, there were some organic beef products that were on sale, and I had them in my cart along with some other things. I missed the deadline to place my order by the end of January. So what ended up happening is when I went and looked at it on like February 1st, those beef items that were on sale were now regular price. So because I didn't purchase them in January, I missed out on the sale price in February. Now that makes sense. The one difference with Azure is I could have purchased those in January and they would have counted towards my February order. I would have got the sale price, the January sale price, I would have gotten that even though my order would be coming to me in February. And here's the other nice thing is I could have actually ordered additional items in February, the February sale items. I could have ordered those and then have those be added onto that same order. And so I could have got January and February sale price orders in my February order. Unfortunately, I didn't actually check out in January. Now, they don't ever charge your credit card until the due date that you have to order. So for example, for me, I had to order by February 7th in order to get my order shipped to me for my February drop date. So then I could have actually ordered January and in February and taken advantage of both sale price items. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. So that's a little tip for those of you that are interested in this. You can always order both months and they won't charge your card twice. They'll charge it once on the last day that you have to order. So, and then you can always add items to your cart as well. So I could have placed that order for January, and then, you know, in February I could have added additional items to my cart and hit checkout. It would have added them all to my one cart, and then I would have just gotten charged for one thing in February. So in January, I missed out on some organic beef that I wanted to get. I ended up just placing my order in February for the month of February, and everything that I got in my order was on sale except for one item. So I'm going to tell you about what I ordered now. And I have my price list with me so that I can give you the exact prices that I paid for everything. Okay, so the first thing I got were these ginger rescue shots. This is wild turmeric and ginger, and these are 2 fluid ounces, and these were on sale. They were $1.22. So they have some items that are called bargain bin. They could either be expired or close to expiring, or there could be maybe a rip in the bag or something with the label is messed up. There's different reasons why items are in their bargain bin, and they always put why they're in there. And these were in there because they had just expired. So I went ahead and got 5 of them. I think they were 50% off. I paid $1.22 each. And so I went ahead and got some of those to try. So the next thing that I got was this organic kelp granules, and obviously it's an excellent source of iodine. I got this to try and to use as a salt alternative. I need some additional iodine in my life, and so I thought I would try these kelp granules as a way to maybe add in that iodine from a natural source. Also, kelp is very good for you. So this is an organic sea seasoning, organic kelp granules. They also had some other ones similar to this name brand, but like a little bit different. One was dulce leaves, but this one had more iodine in it. And this was only $4.36. Now this was also on sale. I'm not sure what the regular price was, but this was also on sale. So I got this to try. Then I got a pack of 3, and this is organic sweetened condensed coconut milk. So I haven't seen sweetened condensed coconut milk before. I've seen sweetened condensed milk, but I thought this would be a great alternative to that, and I wanted to give it a try. And for all 3 of these, it was $9.44. Now with Azure, if you buy 1, it's a little bit more expensive, or if you buy 3, then it's a little bit less expensive per item. And then there's like 5 or 8. They have multiple quantities that you can get. And so I chose to get 3, and it was the $9.44. In my order, I had also ordered organic coconut milk, and it was a 13.5 ounce can. So not the sweetened condensed milk, but the actual coconut milk. So, and that would have been $8.27 for 3 cans, which I thought was a good price. But when they confirmed my order, they ended up sending me a message saying, sorry, we ran out of stock in that particular item. So I didn't get that item. And then of course I wasn't charged for it. But that was also something that was on sale in February. Again, these were all on sale. Okay, and then the last thing on this side that I ordered is a chicory herbal coffee. So this is Ticino, maca, chocolate, organic, dark roast, coffee-free, acid-free, caffeine-free prebiotic. It says, energizing maca root enhances velvety chocolate layered over a lush, dense body from roasted ramon seeds and chicory roots. And so I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. It says you can use it hot, you can use it in a low-calorie dessert, you can use it as an energizing smoothie base, or you can have it iced. So I thought I would give this a try because coffee lately has been giving me a little a little too much stomach acid, and I just wanted to try something else. And so I thought I would just give this a try. So I'm excited to try it. Now this was on sale. This is an 11-ounce bag, and it is on sale. It was $11.26. It is organic, and they do have other flavors and other types, but this is the one I wanted to try, something that had a little chocolate in it, and there's also benefits to, you know, that chicory root as well. So I did get 4 books this month, and Azure has mostly books that are about self-sustainability, homesteading, gardening, things like that. So all of these books were on sale, and they were cheaper from Azure than I could get them on Amazon or other online places. I can also link them below to Amazon in case you want to look at them in more detail, or get them from Amazon if you're not going to order from Azure. But also know these are also on Azure, and they're likely going to be less expensive than Amazon, unless of course there's a price change. Okay, so the first one I got was called Preserving Food Without Freezing or Canning: Traditional Techniques Using Salt, Oil, Sugar, Alcohol, Vinegar, Drying, Cold Storage, and Lactic Fermentation. This is what the book looks like. So the back of this book says it's $25, but the price I actually paid for it was $18.41. If many of you don't know, I can food. I teach courses on how to can food. If you're interested in those courses, I will put them in the description below. But I also dehydrate. I also obviously freeze. I do some fermentation. I make my own wine. I make my own vinegars and things like that. So I do a lot of that, but I was interested in just seeing what other options that this had that I may not already be doing, which is why I purchased this. I'm looking forward to actually taking a look at it and see what they have. So the next book I got was Master Recipes from the Herbal Apothecary: 375 tinctures, salves, teas, capsules, oils, and washes for whole body health and wellness. I got this book because, again, I already do these things. I do make my own tinctures, salves, teas, capsules, oils. I mean, I already do a lot of these things. So this book has a lot of quick recipes in there, and I like it that it is based on your ailment. I do have some other books like this, but I wanted to check this out. I always think it's good to have some books on hand that if for some reason you can't get on the internet or you just need to look. I was having like a sinus infection and a cough that wouldn't go away this last month, and it was really draining because it was like a 3-week ordeal. And so what I did is I was looking in my books that are similar to these on natural remedies that I could do for cough and sinus infections. And so it's always good to have an additional book on yourself just for more recipes. So that's why I picked this up. So the price for this book on the back here says it's $24.95, and I paid $20.43. All right, so the next book I got, this is a nice heavy book. This is called Home Cheese Making: From Fresh and Soft to Firm, Blue, Goat's Milk, and More. Recipes for 100 Favorite Cheeses. This is a real big and thick book. If you watch my video on my Azure order from last month, I got a different cheese making book, and it was like more soft cheeses, and there were recipes, and I looked it over. I'm definitely going to be trying some of them. One of the things I liked about this, though, it talked about hard cheese. It actually talks about waxing cheese and some other things in here that I wanted to use this as well. So I ended up purchasing this, and this was $24.99. I actually paid $13.06. So that was a huge savings. So $13.06, this thing is so thick. Okay, so the last book I got in this order is called Wild Crafted Vinegars: Making and Using Unique Acetic Acid Ferments for Quick Pickles, Hot Sauces, Soups, Salad Dressings, Pastes, Mustards, and More. And this is by Pascal Baudard. I actually have one of his other books, and I also have taken a class with him on wild fermentation. I've been putting some of his techniques into practice at home. I have been making my own vinegars for a while, but I love the fact that he has different recipes in here for making them from your pine trees and different things like that. So I already make my own vinegars, but I always love to get more ideas and just see if there's a better way that I can make something or just try something new, right? And one thing I like about his books, everything is from nature and from the wild. I think it's always good to know how to make things from scratch and make something from nature if need be. And so I wanted to try some of his recipes and check this out. So I ended up getting it because, again, it was on sale and it was less from Azure than I could get it from Amazon or another place. Now, this has a price tag of $34.95, and I paid $19.61. So I also thought that was a great price. So that's what I got for books this month. Again, I will link them all in the description below this video so you can check them out, look at them yourself, and obviously I'll have Azure linked in the description below as well. So now I'm going to talk about the last thing I got. So this particular item wasn't on sale, and if you are someone that does food preservation or wants to store bulk items, this is a must. And this is called a gamma lid. And if you don't know what one is, I'm going to tell you about it and show you how to use one. So this actually comes off, it's just a sticker. And you can see that's the bottom, this is the top. So let me show you what a gamma lid is and then I'll tell you a little bit about it. So this is a 2-gallon bucket that I had purchased from Azure years ago, and this is a gamma lid specifically for that. So what it does, a gamma lid allows you to screw your lid on and off, and it provides an airtight experience. So you just unscrew it and then you take the lid off. And then you have your stuff in there. Typically you'd store your dried goods, your dried food, whatever in here. You then put this and you just screw it on. So gamma lids are great because they allow your buckets to be airtight. They allow them to become pest-free, and it's super easy to open. Obviously you just unscrew and then you screw it back on. And this is what the gamma lid says. It says, transform your bucket into a resealable storage container. Installing a gamma seal lid on a bucket produces an airtight, leak-proof storage container. Hundreds of household storage applications are possible with this specially engineered double gasketed system. Just spin the lid to easily open and close. You can use it for dry food storage. You can use it for lawn and garden, construction, or pet food. So most times I see these on pet food or for dry food storage, or storage foods that you want to keep long term, right? And keep pests away from. So if you have a rodent issue, putting these on your buckets and in there will allow them to be pest-free. And a lot of times what people do, and what I do, is I will put my Mylar bags inside a bucket, like my 5-gallon bucket. I will put a Mylar bag in there and then I put this on top. So the other thing with gamma lids is you can actually just put food directly in a bucket with the gamma lid. You don't have to put your Mylar bags in there. So some people put their dried goods directly in the bucket, then open it up when they need some, and then go ahead and close it when they're done. Because it is airtight and leak-proof, you have that capability. So it's really up to you. If you're wanting to know how to use the Mylar bags with the buckets, I have a Mylar bag playlist, and I will link that up above and below. And I do have a video showing you how I store that bulk 25-pound bag of the dried navy beans, as well as a 20-pound bag of rice. And I'll also link that above and below so that you can check those videos out. This top and this bottom are separate. What you'll actually have to do is this part is right here, and this snaps on the bottom. It snaps on your bucket, and then it's on there like permanently, and then you just screw this top on and off. Gamma lids come separately, obviously, so this is separate, and they come in 2 different sizes from Azure. The one that I got here, this says it fits a 3.5 to a 7-gallon bucket, And this one here is for a 2-gallon bucket. So the sizes are different. I mean, you can see this would fit over there. So the sizes are different. So Azure sells multiple bucket sizes as well. And then they have the 2 different gamma lid sizes. They have the 2-gallon and then the 3.5 to 7. And this was not on sale, and it was $8.65. So that is what I got in my order for the month of February. Again, it's not only just bulk food items. You can get so many other things, and you can make this a part of your monthly budget planning or your monthly ordering. Now, I probably won't be ordering for at least another couple months, but I just wanted to share and show you what I got this month. Well, I hope this video helped answer some of those Azure Standard questions, and if you do have any more, go ahead and put them in the comments below, and I will be sure to follow up with you. And if there's any other type of videos you want to see me create, go ahead and put that in the comments below as well. Again, this is Jody with All About the Harvest, where I teach you how to grow, use, and preserve your harvest. And until next time, happy shopping.